Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. And I am extremely happy that I got so much positive feedback from my previous videos. And I feel like a little bit of a sellout that I posted on one of the more popular comments on Notch's forum, but you know, I'm feeling pretty good about that now. So I'm gonna jump right in. I did a bunch of work. And I'm gonna show you guys. Click. So I did a whole lot of work. Like from the first video to the second video, that was a lot of work, but this is so much work. So crap. Start from the inside. So I'm gonna try to not reveal anything until I walk around and actually show you. Okay, so here's the outside of my my fortress. I'm gonna call it the KJ Hideout. So I put torches out and made all this out of wood and put a wood door and stuff. Refurbished the ground so it all made sense. And going into this room, I put torches in so at night it looks better. It also lights up the house really well. This room, I put red torches just because it won't melt the ice. Here's my igloo, the inside of it at least. I can show you the outside of it after I go and tour the house a little bit. Here's the inside. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet. I found a bunch of coal, so I excavated it here. Moving on. Put a ladder here. And here's one of the biggest modifications that I made to the cavern. So I put a glass walkway. As I said, this is going to be a hub, so I'm going to try to put another room probably over there or over there somewhere. I'm eventually going to have to deal with that water somehow. Put some steps here. Check it out. So as you see, these are iron doors, and iron doors can't be activated with touch. So you can't right click it, you can't do anything to it, you just kind of walk through. So what I did was I messed with iron ore, or red ore dust, and right behind this wall, here, I'm going to show you, is a red ore system, and it is crap. It is pretty complicated. It rounds around here to the door on the left, and it goes underneath to the door on the right, connected by a red torch, which you see here, and this makes it so that both doors can open and close at the same time. If you feed it directly, one will open, one will be closed, which is the reasoning for doing that. And close this back up and show you. Click close, click open. Yep. At first this was just one door, but I opened up to two, so that it would look cooler. And it would feel more spacious as you're walking to the igloo. Here's the underneath of the igloo. You can't even see it because this is all ice here. So moving on, going upstairs. I'm gonna take the stairs this time and not the elevator, or the the ladder. Remember this room? I call it the Zen room. I turned it all into sand. Probably turn this into sand too. I'm trying to keep things consistent, plus I have like insane OCD while playing this game. I don't have it in real life. Just throwing that out there. And so I filled it all up with water. Well, not all of it. And it says KJ, as you can see. It's the same picture, kind of. I put more water in there, but it's essentially the same picture that I took for my profile picture for YouTube. So I chopped everything down. Here, I'll go down there and show you. I chopped everything down. I cleared the floors out. Everything in here is sand. Everything, the walls, the floor. Made sure of that. Put some torches up for lighting, and voila. There's a water source in the major parts of my name. And so there's one here, 2 in the K because it's so big. There's one right in the middle between the 2, and there's one on the bottom of J. The reason for this is I didn't want to fill it all the way up because I don't know, it looked super cheesy or something. And I wanted some depth to it, so it actually have a shape instead of just being, you know, KJ. It's kind of like KJ. Alright, so moving on, going to the front. I think I showed you this last video, the incinerator. Nothing has changed up here. So you notice that there's a switch up here, and it does switchy. And you're like, oh, what does it go to? Not this one, because this one already has a switch on it. Oh, it must be this one, because I took the switch out. So I also have a red ore system behind it. Dang it, I keep doing that. As you can see, it runs along the bottom of this tile. It didn't take me very long, actually. That was the quicker one, but at first it didn't work. Which is why I took so long to upload this video, because I was messing with red ore last time, or red dust last time. I tried to connect it to this door, but what I found is that you have to run it, you have to give it a straight shot from the previous connection to the source. So here's the source right here, or any block around it. Any block, direct contact with it, the corner blocks won't work. So I tried to do this one, and it went up here, and then it turned a corner to this door, and it didn't work. So, I mean, I guess I could have fed it up here, and then onto there, and then here, but, you know, this would have been open. One of the blocks would have been there. So instead, I fed it right here, through here, and then it does kind of a kitty corner, or actually it does kind of a U-turn, and it hits this block right here. I would show you, but I don't really want to destroy the tiles. It took me a little while. So fell in the water there. Switch, doors open. I threw another stash here just for ores and for raw material and any of the nuggets that I do, and the iron pieces after I smelt them. And then this is for weapons and miscellaneous stuff. And there's flint in here, and I have a lot of cobblestone and stuff. Put this back in here, and my rule of thumb right now is to have no more than 2 columns of anything. So I'm gonna take my excess and incinerate it. And it works, it's gone. Nothing's there. There's my photo. Did I make another one? I thought I made another one. Where did that one go? Oh, maybe I incinerated it. That's so sad. I was going to show you guys how to make a painting, and what you do is you take a piece of wool that you get off of sheep, and then you put not wooden planks all around it, but sticks, and I don't have enough right now. It's 7 or something like that. No, I need 8, and it makes a painting. Hang the painting on the wall. Stuff like that. I'm gonna decorate maybe this part, yeah? Maybe. I want a big one. I always want big ones. I'll move it down. There we go. Ooh, spider. There's a guy and a spider, and I'm not really sure what those are. It looks like octopus, or not octopus, whales or seals or something. Am I seeing this right? Okay. So that's the new and improved dealio. And the last thing I wanted to show you is, where does this ladder lead? Leads up here. And here's a glass lookout tower, kind of. Not really. Not really. Into the garden area that's inside my house. And if you look up, there's wood everywhere. Not really sure why this one's here. OCD's gonna kick in soon. Then there's glass here. So I'm gonna show you. Made all this window. So last time, the thing that I messed up on was glass windows. Not glass windows, I'm sorry, ice windows. And so I froze water into ice all along this side, and it looks pretty cool. It lets the light in. It's a little bit tinted. It doesn't look it's not as not see-through, if that's a word, as glasses. and it gives a good deal of light. And so I kind of copied X here, and I put a natural lighting source directly into my house, and it feeds into the it doesn't feed right into, but it hits directly onto the garden. I mean, it kind of looks cool. And I found out that trees don't grow without oxygen, so or fresh air, I guess. So if this is covered up, if anything above the sapling is covered up, it won't grow. As you see, all these trees up here, there is a lot of trees, and if you look really carefully, all of these are linear. And that is because I planted all of these saplings. This one was random. These three were kind of random, but I put them right next to each other, and it grew pretty well. And some of these saplings, you can see the grass still gone from it, I took the sapling because it wasn't growing, but it should have. Yeah. So what I'm gonna be doing in the near future is I'm gonna figure out what I can do with that igloo, first off. Second off, I gotta figure out how to light it. Not light it on fire, but literally give it light. So that's my next project. So I'm really gonna need some suggestions from my subscribers about what I should do next. What do you want to see? Like, if you want me to put it on hard, it's on normal right now, so there's a couple monsters running around and whatnot at night. And how you like the editing style and the music style, because I find that a lot of people, including myself, if you don't like the music in the video, then you tend to not watch it, or you're repulsed by it because you obviously hate the music. So if you give me some feedback on that, that'd be really cool. And then I'm trying to hit about 100 subs, just to make a goal for myself, 100 to 200 subs. And if I hit that threshold, then I'll be hitting videos, 1 or 2 videos a week, probably closer to 1, maybe 2 if I have time that weekend, or if I'm not doing anything, because I'm pretty busy with school right now. I'm a sophomore in college. Yeah, that's not very old, but I am majoring in chem, and I have 2 science classes. And a little more about myself. I've been, doing videos and stuff. I've done a couple videos in the past, but I didn't post them simply because they weren't very good. My friend kind of got me into it. I did WoW videos, I guess, but nothing really compares to this, simply because I'm doing everything pretty much by myself instead of recording a raid and then talking over it and whatnot. And I write music. I've been writing music for a really long time. I'm pretty into music, and I've been studying piano for 13 years. I stopped taking lessons, but I still play. And so yeah, if you really like my stuff, tell your friends. Try to promote my YouTube page, because I'm really trying to get it up to 100 or 200 subs, and then I'll just be doing this on the daily, or on the weekly, I guess. Thanks for checking it out, and stay tuned.